So, now having a first look after the great disappointment of just trying to have a first look at Final Fantasy VII Remake and finding out that although it was in English, all the options were in Japanese. Going on PlayStation Asia's Facebook page and on there, I found posts that many people are having language issues and getting the wrong language downloaded after buying the English version, and it's unplayable. It was a great disappointment because it looks like the game looks great, but I got into the first scene where Cloud gets off the train and I couldn't even use the options menu because it was all in Japanese. So me and thousands of other people are waiting for Sony to give them refunds. Very bad. So we're now going to look instead at this supposedly wonderful for both children and grown-ups Final Fantasy, World of Final Fantasy Maxima. Secret Memory, Amiga God, the Colosseum Ticket Mini. I saw some free extras for this in the store actually. So, let's have a new game. Let's have a look at the config. The sounds, okay. You should be able to hear me. So here we go.
Prologue. Awake at last. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Beautiful. It was Final Fantasy VII, the original PSX game, that got me into PlayStation. And it was only after mastering the controls through an easy game like that, easy meaning not easy but not hands controller skill based, got used to the buttons, I started then playing games like football and more competitive games. And Resident Evil and more.
Time to wake up.
Exigent games. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's funny how real games are getting, but it's becoming a fashion to move away from the realism again. Now we can make almost real graphics. People want animation. I quite like it.
Oh, right. I gotta get to work. Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
I wish the Final Fantasy VII remake had been English like this. It's not.
And again, it's not like business has picked up any.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Maybe we
as
should
usual,
start selling sandwiches along with the coffee.
with Final Fantasy, I'm used to you can't really move the camera completely. So there's a certain limitation to camera movement. We're supposed to go in here for sure, but I'm looking for secrets. Can't go. Should I just press to jump? Okay, there's a map in the top right corner. Can we come in here? Do we go over here? No, we go through the door. Got some kind of mug with me. And here we go. I was looking for secrets. Open the map. North Promenade. Show info. Destination.
The streets sure are quiet today.
Yes, they are. Well, not much happening in the moment. Enter the 9-bean copy. Open the map. I did do.
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Huh?
Right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on. Get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Very nice animation. See, Final Fantasy got me so involved in the story. I love all the Final Fantasies, but for some reason the less realistic ones seem to have more story to them. When I say less realistic, it's realistic, but it's animated. It's actually more difficult to draw something than to scan something.
There you are! Come on!
Keep it down, Rain. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay, okay. I get it already. Very sorry. So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic. You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Ah! Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... Ah! Look! Come with me right now!
Easy! Quick! Ow, 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 ow!
Something going on here. Well, I did press the map.
There's nobody here!
So, it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one!
Huh?
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Neither do I.
Plain manners.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question?
You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Just dropped my controller.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why?
Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been.
Huh?
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere.
You know, I have been checking up on you two.
Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
Scaring me too.
So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to... Tama, right to here!
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
You
He
take
just
it from here.
noticed.
I'll go on ahead and link up a path.
You the gun! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave.
Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
Really?
I'm not allowed to be confused?
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some the coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
So I haven't even started playing yet, but we watch movies.
Chill the owl. You'll live the much longer.
Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Coffee on.
Thank you.
I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
That's how I would feel. I wish it would stop telling me about the map because I haven't got a chance to look at it yet.
Those the marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours. And you can make it do the anything and the everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait, what? Huh?
Okay, go ahead and throw some attacks out. To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely. Yeah, that's the way to do it. all right. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
We did it!
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out.
Huh?
So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something. There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the Mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost Mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering Mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess. It does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire? Chapter 1. Land of the Lilikin.
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
Lon, you look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Anna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining. I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
What? I'm not gonna get lost. Yet. Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
So it looks like I have to imprison something. This is like Pokemon or something, huh? Not like this is like the original Nintendo Pokemon game I used to play.
Sort of like a Prismarium. What is it?
That's the call to Prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's Prismarium. Every time you find a new The Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Enna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new Mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick. Then you use your prism.
Okay. Whoa! Like a simple kids game. But it's not that simple. Start with a prism. You imprison a mirage and the prism becomes a prismarium. That lets you add the mirage to your stacks and use it in battle. I don't know how to make a stack yet. Even if you fail to imprison a mirage, you won't lose the prism, so there's no need to hold back. Okay. Mirage data and the Libra ability. Press options during a battle, a window will open containing info on the mirages you are facing. And with the Libra ability you can see more detailed information, which we already saw. You can switch between mirages with L1 and R1. Oh, okay. Hang on. Fire, ice, thunder, wind, water, earth, light, dark, poison, confusion, sleep, blindness, death, slow, berserk, oblivion, nullifies and absorbs. An arrow nullifies, a curved arrow absorbs. Shell, Protect, Reflect, Haste, Bravery, Faith, KO, Regen, Stun. This is just like Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9, which I love. I'm very familiar with. But catching chocobos was different in FF7. So, displaying, he's got a potion, he's got Gizelgrims, and he hasn't been imprisoned. Gizelgrims are used to catch chocobos. It has less resistance against ice, no resistance against fire. It has resistance against wind, because he's a flying creature. Has resistance against earth. No resistance against darkness. Resistance against sleep and confusion. No, less resistance against oblivion and slow and death. Prismunity requires a Chocochic prism. Okay. No resistances at all. No resistances. Oh, some ailment resistances against death and poison and sleep. No. Weaknesses. But the resistance against death. Okay. So, we're going to have an attack first on the Chocotic.
There! A Prismtunity! Use the Imprism command to claim that Mirage for your own. For one, the Select the Imprism command. You might have to try different things before certain Mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
Oh God. Not so easy, huh? Never mind. Got him.
Chocochic is inside the Prismarium. It's yours to the keep.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Level up. Very Final Fantasy 7. That's a cool little game. I didn't even know I had this game. Very nice. Nice for children. Nice for adults. Very relaxing. And if you've played Final Fantasy 7, then you'll definitely understand a lot of the statistics and the names of the items. A potion and Gizelgrims. Transfigurations. Transfigurations. You have transfigurations. Cure, Shell, Ram. It's got Cure and Ram and Stroll. Joyride, Chocobo Kick, Body Slam. I'm supposing green is what it's got. No, the Chocochic. Okay. Those are the abilities that if you upgrade, if you transfigure. Okay. Well, where do I make the name? I'm gonna call him Doobie. That's his name. Doobie. Doobie doobie doo.
Cool! I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty the neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head?
Oh, you stack on your head.
Watch, I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets the added together. Like they say, strengthen the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we
Has its complexity.
when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful.
Just like in Final Fantasy.
Depending on the situation, you might even decide to stack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that up. The game menu is usually the triangle button. Alongside or on top? What size you're using to explore? Smaller goes on top of bigger. Oh. Okay. Okay, easier. Okay. I see.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lillican size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You won't be allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lillican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme gold.
Is this a mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word. But you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless they give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it. Gimme!
So where do we find that?
That Choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the Choco chick's the Mirage board.
Hey, the Choco Chick's come along for a stroll.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the Gimme Golem one more at a time.
Huh? It found something.
Gimme, gimme!
Whoa! It vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much the more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your Mirages into new and the powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your Mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and the trouncing across Brimmore like a pair of the pros.
Huh? It found something.
So, Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like, right there, on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down brings you back to life. So let's go now and see this guy.
Now what's this?
This is the Kata Mercrift. Inside, you're the likely to find Mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
No, don't do that. That was a bit late. To defend. So it's a boss fight. Oh my
This
god.
one's not very cute.
Well, that was a bit late to tell me that. Okay.
Vaughn! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Murkrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
Yeah.
Tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
Here we go. To lose. But this will be an end of broadcast if I die, because it's getting late. And this was a very nice first look at what we're gonna do. We're gonna unstack and abilities. Or should we unstack with her? No, we'll stay together with her because I can heal. Let's look at his abilities. No abilities. Oh, it's her. So she needs to attack the behemoth. Wasn't very good, she should have defended. She's dead.
I can't get away.
This isn't gonna work, we're all gonna die and it's part of the story. Don't have any abilities. Can't be imprisoned. Well, just die. This is just too much for me. Obvious. Time to die. Well, but obviously we're out of this. The party has fallen. This is a wonderful game. My review of this game is wonderful. Absolutely engrossing. I'm in the story.
Did you two die already?
And
What?
Necros.
I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Murkriff did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened, right at the moment of your demise, and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety.
That's very nice,
it cost
Tama.
me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you.
Oh, that's very nice, but
This
don't
girl
keep
with the
doing
ribbon
that.
who showed up in my dreams. She's the one who taught me how to do it.
Got a crown
That
on
makes
your
zero
balloon
sense,
ass.
It kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically. And only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Murkrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell.
Well, that's
So,
good, we
don't
will.
forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Okay.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir!
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
Oh, Lan. but you have to fight your way back to where you were. Okay.
Hey,
It will be game
that?
over. There is a game over in this.
If you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
Doesn't everybody? Is that a save point? Yes, I would like to save. Oh, the microphone audio is being broadcast. Sorry everybody. You'll be getting that bouncy PlayStation symbol. Saving complete. And back on air. The stranger that went to the North Promenade. And we're only in, so we don't have any world map here. Oh, we do have a world map. But we can't see all. We're still on this one plane. You see the different planes, the islands in the sky are different planes. So it's looking like this game, once one has mastered the menus, well, telling me to leave, and so I'm going to leave the broadcast now from that save point. And from Plaza 99 we're all going to, how do I do that? Going to say goodbye with one screenshot. Or two, if I can get Tama to take that message away. Okay, goodbye everybody. That was the first look at World of Final Fantasy, and it won't be the last. Another episode coming soon. So, good night from GameStreamerTV.com.